What up, fam? This is going to be a sensitive topic, and for those of you that don't want to hear a soapbox, just click off right now. I've actually filmed this multiple times within a few weeks, and it's still difficult to do. And in that time frame, I lost my best friend. I also just got back from riding my motorcycle, and I was just with some of my brothers in my club, and at least I'm in that state where I'm a little calm. I felt that this was a good time to actually turn on the camera and just finish this video. And this is a video that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, because not only that I know that there are veterans out there, but there are also people out there with the same type of issues. For those of you that don't know, I am a Marine veteran that served in Iraq from 2005 through 2006 and Afghanistan 2009. Different enemies, different fights, different looks. I'm probably going to be using footage from different takes, so if it looks choppy and you see me wearing different things, sorry. This is going to be hard just to go through once, and I'm just finally just going to get it out. And in my time in the Marine Corps, plus what I've also experienced in life, I've seen some up shit, and with some of those experiences, some I wish I could forget. Okay. I'm just gonna push it to the other take. I always knew I was gonna join the service. I wanted to be in the army just like my father. I wanted to fight. I really didn't know what I was getting myself into. I was ignorant, saw what I saw on television and movies and the glory and all that kind of stuff. I joined the Marine Corps because I saw Independence Day and I didn't know what a Marine was, and I asked my dad, "Yo, Pops, what's a Marine?" And he just pretty much said he guarded ships. I found it bullshit, so then I did some research and I found out Marines were better than them. I'm the first Marine in my family of veterans. I always knew I wanted to fly. I wanted to be a pilot. I knew I was going to go to college first out of high school and then become an officer and then become a pilot after that. On September 11th, 2001, that all changed. I wanted to fight. I wanted to get right into the thick of it, and I put college to the back burner and I joined the Marine Corps. I don't regret the things I've done in my life. And like I said before, I'm very proud of what I've done. But the hard truth is, I've seen what people can do to people. Iraq at the time was a ghost game. We didn't know who our enemies were. Marines in their 20s are making life or death decisions. Things that a lot of service members older than us didn't have to rely on, so I was told. I tell older veterans all the time, you know, those that served in Vietnam, Korea, World War II, they're heroes to us. You find an enemy who has the balls to fight you face on. And they always sit me down and they tell me, "We can never do what you did. You are fighting ghosts. You're making decisions that officers way above your age and experience have to deal with. You're looking at people if you don't know their friend or foe." I am responsible for people not being here on this planet. Some that didn't deserve what they got. I have friends here that made it home who are no longer here. My brothers in my club tell me to live my life in honor of those that can't, and don't dwell on the things you've done or seen. But it's very hard to accept that. Why am I lucky to have a beautiful family who supports me in everything I do, who loves me no matter what, when I feel like I don't deserve it? It's really hard to accept that. Some of you who are watching this have been where I've been, where your heart beats twice as fast, the hair on the back of your neck rises, you don't see what's really in front of you, and then you're lost, trapped in a place that you can't get yourself out of. No medication, no kind words can save you from what you feel. Glory is bullshit. As a Marine, it is our job to kill. Every single one of us supports someone whose job is to kill. That's our purpose. That's what we're bred and trained to do. It isn't to kick back and roast marshmallows. The simple fact is that every Marine is designed to function to destroy. But sometimes you destroy the wrong people. And the ones that didn't deserve it at the wrong place at the wrong time. Other people come to be saved, thinking that you're America and you can save them, and you can't. So the ones you don't save sucks. The ones that you take out, when you see those results. So for those of you out there who have suffered with post-traumatic stress, military related or not. I understand how you feel. When you're in a hole somewhere in the middle of nowhere and you don't have anything but this guy standing next to you, knowing that no matter what he did in his life or who he is, you are gonna do everything in your willpower to protect him so he can go home. That's brother. And when I came home from Iraq, I wasn't myself. It's a lot to kind of grasp and gain an understanding of what just happened all at once at such a young age. A lot of guys come out and there's some things that you just don't want to share with your family or friends that they just, even if you were to put it in words or paint a picture for them, they just won't get it. They won't understand. Motorcycles was, I think, what was my only escape at the time. So I guess if it wasn't for the motorcycle, I'd probably be in a pretty bad spot right now. I always wanted to join one of those clubs, but I never really went through it because I couldn't really find the one that I felt like I would match with. I wanted to start something. Like, I knew my Marine Corps career was going to end soon, and I didn't want to lose that camaraderie and that brotherhood that I have grown to love when I was in the Marines. I want to create a legacy of my own. If you were to create something where you both have shared the same kind of experiences, that's a bond for life that you can't really destroy. Anyways, I have different vices to kind of get me through my life. Now, one of them is my motorcycle. It's kept me sane, kinda. I guess it's also made me do some stupid things in my life, like speeding down the freeway at triple digits, doing wheelies, whatever, running away from the cops. I mean, I've crashed my motorcycle like 4 times. 3 of them weren't my fault, one of them was. So, in that sphere, I was able to start a motorcycle club in Southern California with multiple chapters. And I already knew one day I was gonna get out of the Marine Corps. I thought I was gonna be a lifer. Nah, I was tired of the politics, as Ninja would say. As you get higher in the ranks, it becomes more political. I was over it. I wanted to get out, but I didn't want to lose that brotherhood. You know, there are some things that I just would not tell my family or friends here. Things that only fellow veterans would understand. And I don't expect you guys to understand. It's totally fine. I wanted another brotherhood. I wanted to be able to be around people who were like me and who understand. And that's why a lot of veterans join motorcycle clubs, because ultimately, during the foundings, that's where it came from. A lot of motorcycle clubs were created after World War II. I got a little comfortable. Sorry, my son needed me. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's really hard for me to talk about this, so I had to wait till like everybody was asleep. So, but he woke up and just kind of interrupted everything, so sorry about that. So I got a little comfortable and took off my colors, and I put it back in the safe. Where was I? That was one of the main reasons why I started a motorcycle club, and that helped. But not all the time. So when I got out, there's a dark side that comes out that I don't want anybody to see. It's something that my club brothers have seen, including my wife, where if I get too drugged up, you can see the thoughts that scare me. And it's something that I suppress. And I know a lot of veterans do the same thing. You hold it so deep inside that it just, the nightmares, they don't stop. I've lost Marine brothers in these conflicts. But what's worse is that I've lost brothers here after we came home to this issue that I have. A lot of you veterans experience the same thing. And my father even told me, you'll never forget. It'll always be haunting you. And that's why I started the motorcycle club. I was going to need that, but it also wasn't enough. So when I came back from Iraq, I also got a dog. His name was Indigo, and he's a Siberian Husky. He's been with me since 2006. And he's been with me through every life experience since, from when my wife and I split up for a couple years because I wasn't right in the head. I was very cold. Definitely did not pay attention to her. Pretty much didn't really pay attention to anything. But he was there during those dark times when I was alone. He's been there watching over my family. And now I don't have him. And it's fine. He lived a long life. But now I feel alone. A feeling that I haven't felt since a very long time. I don't have him anymore. I feel like I took him for granted. He was a good dog. He knew when I had a nightmare and I can't sleep. The burden I feel when I lose brothers in my club and my brothers in the Marines. Sometimes I feel responsible, but my dog was there. Both good and the bad. Alright. Damn. I was just supposed to talk about Lego. Which brings me up to my last vice. And that's Lego. For those of you that know, Lego has screwed me hard in the... But Lego also has kept me calm. I wouldn't say it's my saving grace as my dog and as my club for the times I can't be on my motorcycle, especially now when I have a new career path that I'm trying to fulfill and I have 2 small children. The motorcycle isn't something I can do all the time. Before them, all I had was my motorcycle. I didn't have a car, so I was on my bike 24/7, rain or shine. Being with my brothers helped a lot. And although I can't give them the full attention that they need right now, I will come back to that. But Lego has filled that gap. A lot of you understand. There's something about putting these bricks together that's very calming and soothing. I like being creative with it. Yes, it's something that I've enjoyed since I was a kid. Well, at least when I was a kid until my dark ages. But there's just something about putting the brick together, following instructions, that's very numbing. And it's a drug. It is. And I will say I am somewhat addicted to it. I've dedicated a room out of my house that I'm probably gonna move to my garage because it's bigger and I'm running out of space. There's a need to wanting to buy something and build it. And filming it is only half of it. A lot of you here who've experienced things, if not worse than what I've done, or even less, can understand that these bricks have a positive mental effect. And I'm not gonna lie, if it's great for children in their mental growth and their capacity to problem solve and think, it's gotta be something for us adults. And I know it's just a toy, it's plastic. And a lot of you use the brick for different things. Some of you just build beautiful creations out of your own mind. Some of you just collect and sort for some reason. Some of you like just to sell it. And whether it's for enjoyment, whether it's just to make a career out of it, or whether it's for reasons like mine. You all build for some reason. And for those of you who are out there that are struggling, try picking up a box of Lego and just build something. I came to this platform because of the brick, and I stayed for this, the community in itself. The drama aside, the BS, it's just noise. In the end of the day, it's a community that I come for. I am a part of another one. It's not always daisies. And I come to the brick for solitude, for peace. Because there's one thing that's very therapeutic about the brick. You have a task, you complete it. You have a goal, you attain it. Although I make videos of a lot of military sets, I know Lego won't get into that. I've accepted that. I like to poke fun of it. Like I said, I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of being a Marine. And in my career, I've saved a lot of lives, but there's also some that are no longer here because of my unit. Sometimes when I get into that dark place that my wife can't get me out of, where medication can't help me escape, my motorcycle doesn't do it, the brick does. It doesn't fight back. For those of you that suffer from post-traumatic stress, for those of you who feel like you're being punished by life in some way or some form, I urge you to talk to somebody. So it's definitely helped me. It's put me in a place of relaxation when I build something. And although you can see where I'm having fun with my friends on this platform, building, making videos, there's something else that I can appreciate
when I really need it, and that's just to build something.
Alright, so I had to step away for a second. So to end this, I have seeked help, finally, through counseling, through medication, proper medication. But I've had multiple other things to kind of keep me sane throughout my life so far. One of them is my motorcycle and my club. They've been with me since the beginning, and they're still with me now. And they will be with me until I grow old and gray. I have my dog, had my dog, Inigo, and has been with me through thick and thin, and I'll love him forever for it, and goes without saying. And some of you might say, Shy, you have your wife and kids. There are just some things you just don't share with them. It's something that I don't want them to experience, and something I don't want to burden them with. And although they see it and they feel it, I'm not going to give that to them. But last, I have all this. That's what's been keeping me alive. So let me know what you guys think. Oh, dude, I don't even know how I'm going to splice this together. It's literally gone everywhere. I've never had a video where I've just kind of had a thought, but I had no way of putting it together because I was afraid to do so. If you made it with me all the way to the end of this video, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, like, comment, subscribe below, and I'll see you on the next video that I decide to create. Alright guys, peace.